Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited. I feel like I haven't filmed in so long. I literally think it's been like a week and a half maybe. I just been like in a crappy mood and I haven't been in the mood to film, but I'm so excited to be back. I'm happy that I'm in the mood to film, so we're gonna get into the video. So of course I'm gonna be reviewing the Too Faced Gingerbread Palette. This is the Spice Gingerbread Palette, and also their liquid lipsticks. They have two liquid lipsticks that are also gingerbread scented, so these are what we're gonna be trying out today. I have the lipsticks in the shade, one is in the shade Gingerbread Girl and the other one is in the shade Gingerbread Man. These look like such fall colors, like I'm here for it. Just the packaging is freaking pretty. I know in my last video, you guys, my last review, the one with Brianna, you guys said that all I said was that everything was just pretty. That's the only thing I gave out for the review. So for this video, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more detailed for you guys. I'm so sorry if you guys felt that way about the video, but I am new to reviewing products. I normally don't review products. I normally just do my makeup. So I'm trying to be more interactive and review products and actually talk to you guys. So I'm learning a little bit. But, you know, anyways, that's neither here nor there, guys, because I know you guys are tired of hearing me talk and all you guys want to see is this palette. So today I'm going to be reviewing this palette and the lipsticks. I'm going to be giving you guys my review, my thoughts, what I think about it and all that good stuff. So I'm going to zoom you guys in and we're going to get started. So I'm just going to give you guys a rundown of what I'm going to be doing on my face, because this look is going to be focused on the eyes and the lips, since that's what we're going to be reviewing today. So you guys already know I like to set my primer in place. I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set my face. Guys, I bought a bunch of new brushes from Morphe. Look, I'm so excited. I bought a bunch of new brushes from Morphe yesterday, so I'm super excited to try those. So I'll be using these brushes in my video today. It's not sponsored, but Morphe, you know, holla at your girl, you know, it definitely can be sponsored. I mean, you know. I learned this trick from Jackie Aina when she sets her primer in place, and I've been loving it. I've been doing it for a few months now, and life changer. So if you haven't tried it, make sure you go check it out. Make sure you try it. Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in the shade Amber. I love this foundation. The coverage is freaking insane. So like I said, this is the Morphe R6 brush. I love this foundation. If you haven't tried it yet, definitely try it. Use it with a brush when you do try it though, because the first time I tried it with my beauty blender and I hated every second of it. For highlight and contour today, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundations in the shade Cocoa and in the shade Tan. So I'm going to be using these two. I'm going to go in with this Real Techniques contour brush. This is literally like my favorite brush to use when I'm blending out my contour. I love this Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Foundation Stick. It's actually really, really nice. I normally like to just use it as just a highlight and contour shade. I have it in the shade Amber, I believe, for my actual foundation shade, but I don't really use it for foundation. Taking my beauty blender and blending everything else out. For setting powder, obviously I'm taking my Laura Mercier setting powder, and I'm going to take that again on my R3 brush. Now time to get into this palette, honey. First thing first, just by looking at the palette, I really love the packaging. I love the warmness of the packaging. I think it's so appropriate for fall. So that is a plus so far about the packaging. I love the fact that it's called Gingerbread. Before we open her up, I'm actually going to read the description to you guys on the back of it, just give you guys a little bit of insight. So it is a multi-fashion, it's 18 multi-fashion warm and toasty shadows that glide with buttery smoothness for playful pops of color that smell like fresh baked gingerbread. Okay, if this smells like fresh baked gingerbread, I just want to let you know I'm eating it. That's all I gotta say. Like, it's going in my mouth, it's not going on my eyes. Like, I'm gonna eat it if it smells like gingerbread. I'm just saying. It comes with this cute little pamphlet. When you open it, it just pretty much has a few different ways that you can wear it, but you know, we don't need that. So when you open the palette, this is what it looks like. Oh my god, this is so fucking, look at this. Look at this palette, guys. It's so beautiful. Here it is in all of its glory. Oh my god, just looking at this palette, palette, just so many things call my name. So one thing I am noticing about this palette is I see a good amount of shades when it comes to matte shades and shimmer shades. I wish there would have been a little bit more of a like variety for the matte shades, because as you can see, there isn't really a lot of variety for the matte shades. I just wish there was a little bit more of the matte shades and not so many shimmer shades, in my opinion. That's just me. That's just me, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care for shimmers like that. But I do like the fact that there is like a light, a medium, then a deep section for the palettes. Like if you're looking at the shades, I feel like this might be the light, this might be the medium, and this might be for the more darker, deeper skin tones. So I do like that. But enough talking, y'all. Oh my God. To be honest, I don't smell gingerbread. I'm just saying. It smells like all the other ones, like chocolate, but I don't smell gingerbread. So, you know, that's just me personally. Just by looking at this palette, I think I'm gonna go in with gingerbread latte. I think I'm gonna take gingerbread latte first. I'm gonna take gingerbread latte on a Morphe M40 brush, and I'm going to blend that pretty much into my crease area. One thing I am noticing when picking up the shadows is that there's a lot of like fallout in the pan. Let me get close so you guys can see this. So when I'm picking up the shadows, and I'm barely like tapping it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there is quite a bit of fallout in the pan. If you care about fallout, then you know that pertains to you. If you don't care about fallout, girl, I don't really care about fallout. It's not really a big make or break for me because I don't know, it's just not, but take it or leave it. So I'm just gonna take that on my Morphe M40 brush, and I'm just going to, and I like the fact that it has a mirror. Oh my God, I love products that have a mirror on them. Ooh. Oh. Oh my God, I'm so freaking excited about this palette. This shadow is blending so freaking nice. The thing I am noticing is that the more that you apply of this shadow, the darker it gets. I mean, I'm pretty sure every palette does that, but for the majority of it, this shadow is getting darker the more I apply. So I'm just blending that into my crease area and like kind of smoking it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm really liking this color. I feel like this might be literally one of my favorite like go-to colors in this palette. I just like it because it's like a warm kind of a color. Like it's a really good transition color for my skin tone, I think. Especially going into the fall season, I think this will be a really good color for my skin tone, and just like using it as a transition, or even just leaving it like this is super pretty. I love the fact that it's so warm. I think I'm gonna do something a little bit out of my comfort zone. Just a little bit out of my comfort zone. I'm looking at Gumdrop, and Gumdrop is like calling my name, girl. Call on Tyrone. It's calling my name, like for real. This Gumdrop color is calling my name, and so is Hot Teddy. So you know what? Why not? I'm gonna take the shadow Gumdrop, and I'm gonna apply that to the inner third of my lid, I guess. Oh, this color is pretty. This color is giving me a lot of fallout. I don't know if you guys can see that, so tap your brush off before. It's actually really pigmented for a pink. For it to not be like a sticky base underneath, it's really pigmented. Normally with shadows like this, I have to like cut my crease or like add a little bit more concealer, but no, this shade is actually, look at that. And I haven't even applied like I didn't even apply a base on the bottom. Cool. Now I'm going back in with that same brush, no extra product, and I'm just like blending that in, seeing how the shadows blend together. They actually blend very nicely together. It's not giving me like a hard time blending it out. You know how sometimes when you're like building shadows, it pretty much like, it's really hard to blend out? It's not doing that. Yeah, that pink has a lot of fallout though. Be careful with that pink. Make sure you like tap your brush off before you apply it. And I'm just gonna go back in and apply a little bit more just to, you know, build it up a little bit. Just make it a little bit more pigmented. And I know I brought it all the way out here, but we're gonna go back in with that gingerbread latte shade and pretty much add the depth back over there. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take that latte shade and I'm just gonna blend it on the outer corner. Looking at this palette, I feel like this would be a palette that I could use on an everyday basis. I feel like majority of these shadows are like warm enough and like simple enough to where I can use them every day. I mean, except for like Gumdrop or like the purple shades, Ooh Burn or Rum Spice. I feel like I can use this every day. This might be like an everyday palette for the matte shades at least. So at least that's a good thing. At least I see some shades that I can get some good usage out of when I'm using this palette. The shadows are actually really creamy. They're not like stiff or like hard to blend out. They're super easy to blend out. They're not giving me no problems blending out. I don't have any problems like blending the two shadows together or anything like that. So that's a plus. I don't like when I have to like work extra hard to blend it out. I think I might go on top of that with Bake It Till You Make It, just because I don't want it to be this pink. That might be weird, like girl, you just apply pink all over your eyelid. I know, but I don't want it to be this pink, so I think I might go in with Bake It Till You Make It all over the eyelid. I'm taking Bake It Till You Make It on my MAC 242 brush. I'm gonna try it without applying any setting powder with it first, just to see what I think. It's super pigmented though. It's super like creamy. Oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna apply that right into the inner third of my eye. It's actually like a brownish, pinkish color is what it looks like to me. I go back in with that same brush and just blend out those edges just to make sure that it ain't nothing cray-cray. Just apply it. It feels really, really, like I said, it's creamy. It's not giving me any fallout. And it's pretty easy to blend. I like the fact that sometimes when you get shimmers in palettes, I feel like they're like powder. You know what I mean? Like they're not like actual like a cream. And I prefer like a cream eyeshadow than a powdery eyeshadow because I just feel like it's easier to blend. It glides on smoother. It's so much more prettier. Like some of the shades in the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes are like powder. Like no cream, all powder. And I do not like that. I just am a fan of like creamy textures when it comes to like glitter shadows. That's just my opinion personally, but you know, it's cute. So now I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Gingerbread Latte. Pretty much all the same shades I use on my top. On the top I'm gonna use on the bottom. So, but I'm gonna use a more like simpler brush, a more smaller brush so my shadow doesn't go everywhere. This is the Morphe R35 brush. I'm gonna take that shade Gingerbread Latte and run it under my lash line. I'm also gonna go in with that shade Gumdrop as well, and I'm gonna apply that to the bottom as well, using that same R39 brush or R35 brush. Okay guys, so I have my eyes complete, I have on my blush and my bronzer, so now we're gonna move on to lips, and then we're gonna do highlight and all that stuff. So there are two different lip colors. One is called Gingerbread Man, which is this one right here, and one is called Gingerbread Girl, which is this one right here. I think Gingerbread Man might be a little darker than Gingerbread Girl, so I'm gonna start off with that one first. I'm so excited. Limited edition gingerbread scented liquefied matte long wear lipsticks. I don't even know what they look like in the packaging because I haven't even opened them yet, so I'm super excited. I am a little worried that they're matte because most of the times when I use matte lipsticks I feel like they dry my lips out. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna add a little bit of fresh sugar lip caramel hydrating balm. Colors are so dark to the point I'm not even gonna need a lip liner, but I'm gonna go in with one anyway. So I'm gonna take the shade Gingerbread Man first. So it glides over like a lip gloss but dries to an ultra matte opaque finish infused with a no string plumping filler. So it is a lip plumper. Dries on, it goes on like a lip gloss and then it dries down like a lipstick. That's kind of interesting. So this is what it looks like right here. This is the shade Gingerbread Man. I thought it was going to be more darker compared to the packaging. If you look at the packaging, I feel like this is more orange than the packaging. The packaging is more like a brown tone in my opinion, so I thought it was going to be a little bit darker, but you know. It smells good. I don't know what it smells like. I mean, maybe it smells like, I think this one actually does smell like gingerbread in my opinion, but yeah, you know, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna apply that. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this does go on like a lip gloss. That's crazy. It goes on just like a lip gloss. Okay. I can taste the, whatever smell this is, I can taste it. So now that I have it on my lips, I would definitely say do not apply a lip scrub, a lip balm under it, because it goes on like a lip gloss. So technically you don't really need to add a moisturizer because it goes on like a lip gloss. So my lips don't feel drying or anything like that. My lips aren't drying. I mean, it's still not completely dry, I don't think, but just by the way it feels on my lips right now, my lips don't feel dry. They don't feel like crusty. You know, sometimes, or a lot of the times when you wear a liquid lipstick, it feels like crusty and dry. I think the fact that it is a lip gloss to matte finish formula, I feel like that makes it not so like drying on the lips. Most of the time I notice that when I wear lipstick on myself, I notice that when I go like this, like it transfers from the top to the bottom, and it like pulls it. And I don't see that it's doing that at all. I like it. This is a winner for me. I can taste it. So if you're not a person that likes scented stuff, or scented stuff is like very sensitive to you and makes your stomach hurt, I definitely wouldn't recommend this, or probably even the Gingerbread Spice Palette at all, because it does have a little smell to it. I mean, I feel like the Gingerbread Spice Palette, you could probably get away with it a little more because it's on your eyes, but the fact that I can like taste it and it's so close to my mouth, I wouldn't recommend it if you are sensitive, prone to scents. And it's like, I don't feel like it stains your lips. A little bit. I mean, I feel like it might stain your lips just a little bit, and it's not hard to take off at all. It's not hard to take off. Now we're gonna go into the shade Gingerbread Girl. I'm not gonna apply any lip liner or any lip balm to my lips because I want to see what it looks like in its own form and how it feels in its own form. And I feel like Gingerbread Girl looks darker than the packaging. You guys can see that Gingerbread Girl looks darker than the actual packaging, so just be aware that it's gonna throw you off a little bit if you buy it and you're expecting this color. That's not the color that it's gonna be. This one is just as smooth. This one is still really soft. I mean, I don't feel it like, I just feel like I can like move. You know, a lot of the times when you wear lipsticks, you feel like you can't move your lips, like your lips feel so dry. I'm not getting that with these products at all. I really, really like them. They're creamy. They definitely have a lip gloss to a matte texture, so that goes on like a lip gloss and then it dries down with no shine. So I really do like that about these lip glosses. These are the two shades together. This is Gingerbread Girl and this is Gingerbread Man. So these are the shades actually together, but so far I like them. I noticed that without the like lip balm under, it is a lot more drying than when you apply a lip balm under. But it's still not like sticking together or anything like that. I mean, there's a little stick, but at least the product isn't rubbing off. So that's something that I really like. It's so creamy. It's crazy. Like, why can't I do that with a lipstick? A matte lipstick at that. Like, Too Faced, y'all might have done something. Y'all might need to make these permanent and not limited edition because you guys did a really good job. Okay guys, so I'm back. My face is complete. I'm here to give you guys my final thoughts. So let's start off with the Gingerbread palette. So first and foremost, like I said, I love the palette. It's super pretty. It has a really nice shade range in here. I like the fact that it has about half and half of the matte shades and the shimmer shades. I like the fact that it has the mirror. I like the packaging. I like the fact that they're squares and not like strips, because I feel like the squares are a little bit easier to get my brush in there. The strips I don't really care for as much. I'm like sitting here like trying to talk and I wonder why my lips are tingling. This lipstick definitely has a tingling sensation. It is a lip plumper as well, so be mindful of that. If you don't like any tingling on your lips or anything like that, I wouldn't recommend this to you because I'm noticing that it's like tingling right now. But the one thing I can say that I didn't really like is just the fact that the palette gets pretty messy. The palette gets pretty messy as far as like when you're like digging into the shadows, but I mean, I don't really care about that. But if you're a person that like nitpicks and like wants stuff like that, notice stuff like that, then by all means. I did notice there was a little fallout under my eyes, but you know, just always apply powder before you do your eyes, or do your eyes first. That way you can just wipe it away. So yeah, my verdict on this, I definitely like it. I love it, and I would highly recommend it. It's such a nice palette for the fall season, so if you haven't got it, make sure you go get yours. As for the lipsticks, I think these are like the best lipsticks that I've tried. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm not even joking. Like, I love the formula of these lipsticks. I love the fact that it goes from a lip gloss to a lipstick and it doesn't feel drying on your lips. Like for me right now, like it's not like really sticking together. It's not like drying on my lips. I don't feel like my lips are crusty, because a lot of the times when I wear liquid lipsticks, I feel the urge to put like a moisturizer on my lips because my lips feel so freaking dry. But with this formula, my lips don't really feel that dry. I mean, they still feel a little dry to me because I don't really wear liquid lipsticks often, so they feel a little dry, but other than that, perfect. I'm noticing a little bit of tingling right now on my lips, and I was like freaking out at first, like what the hell. But it does say that it is a lip plumper, also that it is a glide on with lip gloss, and then it turns into a matte form. So these are definitely an A+ for me. I hope they come out with more, and I hope they make this permanent because this is limited edition. That'd be awesome if they make this permanent. But yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope I did better in this review than I did in my Fenty Beauty review, because you guys were low-key roasting me in the comments, and I'm like, but I'm trying though. So I hope I did better in this one. As always guys, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe on this video. And I'm not even gonna say I'm gonna see y'all in my next video, because I'm gonna just sit back and I'm gonna post the next video right here, girl, and you gonna watch it. You got about, girl, you know you got about another 10 minutes before you gotta go to work or before you gotta be in class, girl. You could be 10 minutes late. They not gonna miss you that much, girl. So I'm gonna set the next video right here, and I'm gonna wait for you to click it. Did you click it? Because I really don't. I'm still sitting here, so obviously you didn't click it, girl. So click it. Seriously, click it.